Ladies and gentlemen, to INTV Weekly. I'm Noel Weiss.
And I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
And it is the last week of September, September 25th. Wow, 2014. Can't believe that.
INTV Weekly, I like that.
You like that?
That's got a ring to
INTV Weekly. Like, because we're here every week, 7 a.m., 7 p.m. New news is on Thursdays.
New names for our shows, almost weekly. But
Yeah.
INTV Weekly, I like that.
Yeah, INTV Weekly.
Kicking off this episode, summer's gone. It's not coming back. It's behind us. Fall is here, and I'm excited. That only means one thing. The snow is on its way, and Halloween is in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, America's actual best holiday right now. It is beating Christmas out, and of course, Thanksgiving.
It's fun. Halloween.
Everybody loves Halloween, and it is the #1 holiday in America, actually the world right now, I believe.
Is that as per you?
No. Google it, Jeff.
Google it? Okay.
Google it.
Okay.
Gosh, if you have any questions, Google it.
Yep, that's true.
But great things are happening. Fall is here, and then winter. Jeff can enjoy winter. The rest of us can be all bundled up in next to our fireplaces and wait for spring.
The rise of spring.
The rise of spring. But we get that extra hour of sleep, too. Can't wait for that.
Yes, we do, and that is coming very, very soon, right after Halloween, I believe. I'm not good at determining or figuring out or knowing the date of when the fallback is or spring forward, but I know it's right after Halloween.
So, Jeff, where's a place that you would like to visit?
I would like to visit Switzerland.
Switzerland?
Yeah, I buttonholed you there. You didn't know I was going to say Switzerland.
Yes. Why Switzerland?
Because of the snow and the mountains. I would like to go to Alaska, too. I've always wanted to go to Alaska, do Alaskan cruise.
And the great thing about living in the United States, Alaska's right there.
Yep.
Switzerland's a little farther away.
A little bit longer of a boat ride, but I can manage.
Hey, let's go check out what our lovely residents and tourists had of the Upper Kittitas County, where they would like to go visit.
We just did a trip across the United States from through Montana, all the way over to Washington, D.C., down to South Carolina, clear into Savannah, Georgia, and back around to Wenatchee again. Those places I saw in the United States were probably more fun than you would see anywhere else in the world, so I would have to say just right here at home was great.
I would love to visit Germany. Love to see France, New Zealand, Scotland, around that area, Britain, all the old empire areas, and a lot of the more arid climates of the U.S. I like Washington State, I think, more than anywhere else just because of the mountains.
Hi, I'm Nora. I'm from Seattle, and I want to go to Switzerland.
With my Danish heritage, I would love to someday go to Denmark and see what's there.
The place in the world that I would really like to visit would be Ireland.
I would probably love to visit New Zealand because it's very similar terrain to our beautiful Northwest up here, as well as a lot of good seasons. Scuba diving out there is awesome.
The moon. I know people have been to the moon. Mars. I take Mars.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not what I'm stepping in. Yeah.
Okay, now go away.
Thank you, everybody, for letting us know where you'd like to visit, and thank you, Jude, for collecting that footage.
Nicholas and Cheryl were the first couple to ever win the Pulitzer Award on a book that they wrote based off the art of giving.
A Path Appears. What an amazing book, which is coming out September 23rd. And their documentary about giving is coming out January 2015. The Art of Giving.
The Art of Giving. It's actually going to be a television series. So it's a documentary, but it's a multiple-part documentary.
Ooh,
kind of cool.
Very nice. So multiple episodes coming out. 4 episodes. It's a 4-hour episode. Wow, that's a lot of giving.
That is a lot of giving.
Have you seen that new movie coming out, The Giver?
I've heard of it.
I haven't.
It's based off a book, is it not?
Probably.
Yeah,
I would say,
sure.
yeah.
Or no, I'm thinking, is it? It is? Okay. I was thinking The Giving Tree. honest with you at first.
Changing them by giant beach, that's what I was thinking of.
Red fish, blue fish, one fish, two fish.
So, The Givers at the Rosin Theater, go check it out. So staying on the art topic, we're going to see some sweet Legos. This is actually mind-blowing Lego design. If you've never been to Legoland, actually, this stuff comes second to that. But check out some of this beautiful art. It is exhibited as the art of the brick. All Lego pieces that are just totally different and out of this world.
Very amazing. I remember playing with Legos just a couple weeks ago, and I would design my future house and how I'm going to build it and do boats. Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
My nephews have a ton of Legos.
I bet they did, and I bet they made something, and you added a couple blocks to it.
Where do you think they got the Legos? Where do you think they got them?
Probably their parents.
Nope, from me.
And Grandma and Grandpa.
Nope, I'm the Lego giver.
But these are some pretty sweet display pieces. Too bad we'll probably not be able to see them because they're too far away.
Yes, but we can Google them.
We can Google them.
We can,
absolutely. Thank you, Lord, for the Google.
Staying on the art topic, excuse me, there is a giant Sasquatch in town.
Yes, there is.
Yes, and it is made of wood, apparently.
And it's pretty scary. And while you're checking out this giant Sasquatch, right before you enter Safeway, or we like to call it the Taj Mahal, it's like the Chevron gas station, you'll see that giant creature there. It's a wooden creature.
It's with its back facing the freeway.
Make sure to go check out the gas pumps because they have some awesome spelling on their gas machines, their gas pump machines. And check this out. Thank you, Melody Nelson, for Facebooking this. Yeah, they didn't go to Cleon.
I guess not.
No Cleon Rosin education right there.
Absolutely
We
not.
know how to spell cheap.
Yeah. But
cheaper.
I don't know. Not to throw us under the bus, but we had a couple misspelled words on our shopping cart. You know.
That wasn't us, though.
That was not us.
That was not me or you.
That's what we don't.
That was somebody else.
And I'm not very good at growing a mustache, but it seems like on the shopping cart I took a pretty good picture with a couple mustaches.
Oh yeah, some people just drew some nice curly ones.
Yeah. Thank you guys for doing that and actually knowing who we are, and we're willing to joke about it, make fun of it.
Yeah, we always love anybody that comes up to us and say, "Hey, love the TV show." We definitely enjoy any of that. Just had this at a wedding. Somebody said, that's why they have basic cable, is to check us out every single Thursday and watch us. Now they're in New Zealand, and now they're going to check us out on YouTube. So thank you, Jake and Kathy, for those awesome comments.
Very cool.
Yeah. Cleon River is seeing one of the largest salmon runs that they have seen in a long time. I went into the office, and I was like, hey.
Salmon all over.
Yeah, salmon going everywhere.
Yeah.
Anyways, I go into the office, and I go, hey, Jude, there's a salmon run going on, and it's one of the biggest ones. And she goes, salmon don't run.
No,
they swim.
Was she serious?
And she kept arguing the point that salmon do not run.
That is true.
So if you are confused by this, salmon are swimming at an all-time high in our Cleon River, and they are taking all the kids for the Cleon Rosin School District up there to go check out the salmon run. And I remember when I was checking out the salmon run, that lady that was there, she goes, hey, a good way to look at them is like this. But yeah, that salmon run, though. Go up there and enjoy the salmon run, but please respect it. They are doing some awesome work with the fish hatchery and the wildlife to make sure that these salmon runs are where they're at. So please respect those fish.
It took a very long time for us to get to this point, and we're progressing, and it's only going to get larger for the years to come. And thank you guys for all your hard work and dedication to help these salmon swim.
Yeah.
Not run.
Congratulations to Canada, showing that they are one of the nicest places around.
Was that the first time that you have ever put those words into a sentence?
You know what, Jeff? I think you're right.
Yes, absolutely.
Ouch.
And it's all because of a hitchhiking robot.
Yeah, the only thing that happened to that hitchbot that we reported about a couple months ago, he had a broken screen, but he went from one end all the way to the other end, ending up in British Columbia of Canada. And he was pictured in some weddings, having a good time, and he made it alive. I was hearing some reports. I know if he would have been dropped off in New Jersey, he would have been thrown over a bridge the first second they could have got.
Like, what is this garbage thrown into the water?
So I would love to see that experiment happen in America. So please, those people of Hitchbot, you're listening, get Hitchbot to America and let's see how far it can make it.
Why don't we just make a Hitchbot?
Now this time we'd like to, because I smell it, go on to our quick tips. So we're starting off our quick tip. Regan and her mom were at the Spruce Moose doing a little bit of cooking this morning, and you got to check out these quick tips. Check them out.
Good morning. It is an ungodly hour. It's like 6:30 in the morning. I've been here since 6 prepping for this quick tip, but I swear it's an awesome quick tip if you guys have a whole bunch of guests over and you want to look really fancy, make something like fancy for breakfast and you want to look cool doing it, but you don't want to spend forever in the kitchen. This is like the perfect breakfast. So basically it's a baked bowl with eggs, like scrambled eggs in the center. So I have cracked in this bowl like 7 eggs. So I'm just gonna beat it up. I have, what do I have? I have sauteed onions, garlic, feta, and red peppers. You guys can do whatever you want, however you make your normal like omelet or scrambled eggs, just make that. So I'm beating this up. I got my red peppers I'm gonna put in here. I got my sauteed onions and garlic with butter. This always makes the house smell amazing. Literally, this is how easy it is. I swear to you, it's super fast. You put your feta in here. There we go. Sweet, your omelet's done. My mom is pointing. She's the camera woman, so let's give her some props for that. She usually doesn't do this, but now she's pointing at me because she likes to give me instructions. Move this. I'm supposed to move this out of the way. I am going to use this though right now. So now you have your muffin, large muffin pan thing. I'm sure a lot of you guys have this around the house. You take your non-stick spraying pan and you just bloop. Super easy, done. Now what you do is you have your bacon. Now I recommend getting like the top of the shelf bacon or kind of pre-cooking your bacon a little bit. Why don't you do this in front of the camera, Mom? Can you tell my mom likes to cook and boss me around? Because she's doing both behind the camera. So you're probably gonna want to cook your bacon a little bit or get the top of the shelf bacon because it won't get crispy, and so you want a really nice, if you want that crisp, then you got to pre-cook it, or you just choose a really nice bacon where you don't need it super crispy. Center cut is what my mom's trying to tell me. It's hard to hear with the buzzing of the refrigerators, but center cut, if that means anything to you guys. So basically you just take your 2 pieces of bacon and you line it in the muffin tin. She's gonna try to, I'm gonna try to show you guys without like dumping it over. So basically I just lined it right on the edges, those 2 pieces of bacon. It's super simple. Can you guys all see that? My mom's shaking her head. She's a good camera woman. Okay, so I'm gonna continue to do that. Line my 2 pieces of bacon. It is really early in the morning. I look probably like a mess, but at 6 in the morning, you're not gonna do very much to get ready. You're probably just gonna put on some clothes and get to the kitchen. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, I am short 2 pieces of bacon, so I'm leaving one of the muffin things untouched, but that's kind of what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see that. You see it? Cool. Now what I'm going to do is in the center, I'm just going to pour my egg batter omelet mix about 3/4 full in the center of these bacon pods, whatever you want to call them. So I'm just pouring them in. Bloop. 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 And now I preheated the oven already for 350. So you want to preheat the oven on bake for 350. I have these all set. Some of the egg will spill out. It's okay. It helps hold the bacon together into its little cup. So here I go, putting it in the oven. And now that'll be in the oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. And then you're done. Easy as that, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it comes out.
Thank you, Kate.
And Regan.
For doing this awesome quick tip right here. And here is the end results. Let's check this out. Voila.
They look delicious.
They do, and they smell. Ooh, you smell that?
Yes, I do. I've been smelling it all day. Oh, and it's got a little tomato.
It has some tomato on the bottom. So,
tomato.
as you can see, you got the bacon wrapped around the egg with feta and some roasted peppers with a tomato bottom.
Very classy. It does look beautiful.
And
really
it doesn't take any time at all.
It takes 40 minutes, Nolan. And
To bake them.
It takes some elbow grease.
It doesn't take that much hard work to put these things together. It looks like it might take a lot of hard work.
It looks beautiful.
But you just got to cook that bacon first and then bake those eggs inside.
This is something that should be displayed and shown on...
I'm going to take a bite to see if they're good.
Your mom's, don't mind if I do.
The local flavor.
Local flavor. This shouldn't even be here. This should be on the local flavor, taking up 40 minutes. You are dripping everywhere, sir. You want me to get you a paper towel?
Oh, no.
Are you sure? Just don't mind the carpet.
It's okay. This carpet came from Jeff.
No, that's your carpet. Yeah, that's not mine. But I'm going to take a bite, too. Oh, Regan, what a doll.
Thank you, Regan.
Here, give me half.
So I have to say, this is probably one of the best breakfasts. You don't have any tomato? You're not even having the best part, the healthiest part for you, Jeff? That's probably why he doesn't feel good. It's because he doesn't eat good.
It's tough. It's tough to eat.
It's a little tough to eat.
The making it part is easy. The eating part is not hard.
I can say though, man.
Not only does it fall apart in your mouth, but it falls apart in your hand as well.
In your hand. And it's a little juicy too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you don't have the best part, the tomato.
I like to save the tomato for last. Save the best for last. We're spilling everywhere.
Wow. So I'm not a fan of eggs, but I'm a fan of this.
I like eggs. What you just saw by me and Nolan eating, we typically don't eat like that in public.
No.
But
they were that good.
Mm-hmm.
And Jeff got to finish your tomato.
Don't mind if I do. Is there salt? Do we keep salt in the studio?
No, we have no salt in our studio, Jeff. Hey, good job. Now that's eating healthy right there. Getting all of your vitamins and eating healthy.
Tomatoes are only healthy unless there's bacon juice on it.
So once again, I would do these quick tips. Wake up in the morning, make this, especially if it's somebody's birthday or anniversary, or you just want to make an awesome gift for somebody.
Wedding. A wedding would be good.
These are delicious.
A morning wedding. A wedding in the morning. It'd be genius.
I figured. So thank you, Kate, at the Spruce Moose, and thank you, Regan, our lovely editor.
Moving right along. Wow, that was good. Moving right along, maybe you saw it, maybe you did not. A meteor flew through the skies on the 13th of this past month.
It's a scary time to see that meteor so close to Earth.
Were you scared?
No, because I didn't see it.
You had a roof over your head.
But I would have been scared if I would have saw it. But actually, Jude, our camera woman, her daughter saw it at the Mariners game that they were all at on the 13th of September, and she said it was like a fireball in the sky.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So Jude, being her detective self, went and found Bruce Palmquist from CWU, and she had INTV's very first Skype interview. This was awesome, I gotta say. Congratulations to Jude for putting this on, and thank you so much, Bruce, for helping out with this. And let's check out what Bruce had to say about this meteor that happened September 13th.
I'm Bruce Palmquist, and I teach physics, astronomy, and science education classes at Central Washington University. I've been here 21 years, and I really like teaching, I like working with students. It's interesting seeing different people every year.
So what do you know about the meteor that arrived in the Seattle area the night of the 13th?
Well, I hadn't actually heard about it until you mentioned it, but it's fairly rare that meteors get seen over big cities just simply because most of the land on Earth is not a big city. Most of the land on Earth is unpopulated. But this one was interesting in part because some of the people that reported it saw sort of a green flash as well. And that makes it seem sort of exotic, but that's common because meteors go through the atmosphere really quickly. And what they're doing, they're essentially heating up the atmosphere around it, and that heating up of the atmosphere is ionizing certain types of gas. So I think the green color is associated with ionizing oxygen in the atmosphere. The thing that I think is the coolest is that the meteors really, they're kind of the glue of the solar system family, because they give evidence of what the solar system looked like when it was really, really young. And there's that seeding between different bodies. Objects from the moon, asteroids, Mars have been found on Earth, and pieces of other parts of the solar system have been found on the moon and Mars as well.
Thank you, Jude, and thank you, Bruce, for that interview. And if you caught that fireball, caught some footage, send it our way.
Yeah, we'd love to see that. Send it to our Facebook or INTV at inlandnet.com. South Cleon firemen, they all turned 100 years old.
Not all of them.
The organization
there you go.
Of the South Cleon firemen of beautiful South Cleon. They had a beautiful celebration for their 100th year anniversary, and Kirk Bland was there to let us know more about this awesome celebration at Fireman's Park.
My name's Kirk Bland, I'm the fire chief for South Cleon. We're here with our 100-year anniversary party at the South Cleon Fireman's Park. We're doing this to thank everybody for supporting us for 100 years.
We're Rusty Cage, local boys, except for one Ellensburg fella here. We just got started this spring. We're just kind of getting going. If you see us out and about, please come check us out. Johnny Cash, what we do, Johnny Cash songs. We're not really a tribute band, just like playing his music. So
he's really selling it short. This guy sounds exactly like Johnny Cash.
Okay, thank you. What else you want to know?
What are you guys' names?
Darian. I'm Matt. I'm a Sagittarius.
I'm Darian, and I'm a Taurus.
I'm Garrett, and I'm a Gemini. My name's Greg. Capricorn. I'm a bass player, so.
Yeah, I play drums. Guitar, vocals, singer. Hey, we're Rusty Cage, though. You guys should come check us out if you ever see our name out.
We're on Facebook.
It's really fun. If you like country dancing.
But I knew you'd have to get tough or die. It's that name that helped to make you strong. You said that you just fought one hell of a fight. I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a gun that named you Sue. What could I do? What could I do, Greg? I got all choked up and I threw down my gun and I called him my pa and he called me his son. I come away with a different point of view.
Thank you, Jude, for that interview. Thank you, Kurt Bland, for allowing us to interview you. Congratulations for turning the 100th century. That's crazy.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Little South Cleon just turned 100. Now their fire department just turned 100. So congratulations.
Following in their footsteps.
Yeah. And also, thank you, Rusty Cage. Awesome band. They're a Johnny Cash tribute band. So very cool.
Very cool. And Jude also caught up with Brian Avery, the high school football coach, to let us know how they are doing this season.
My name's Brian Avery. I'm from Renton, Washington originally. Was in the Marine Corps for a few years, had a couple odd jobs. Have now been coaching high school ball for about 6 years. I've also coached at the collegiate level, Division II and Division III. And I've got about 14 years in coaching so far. And I had the opportunity to coach over in Europe as well for 5 months stints. Just discovered this the other day. Someone brought in a photo, I think, of the very first football team from 1913. So I think it's been 101 years now. Well, I mean, physically they have to get a physical before the season, and if there's an injury during the season, they have to go get cleared from a medical physician in order to play. Academically, they need to be above a 2.0 and not have any Fs. So those are the requirements. We're really excited. I think we've got a great program, a great team, a great bunch of guys out. Our numbers are up a little bit this year, and there's some great senior leadership. and we're very excited about it. With a big game against Zilla coming up, but yeah, we're looking forward to it. I love the support of the community, and we really appreciate the coverage that you guys give us, and again, looking forward to a great year.
Thank you, Brian Avery, for that interview, and keep up the good work. I know the Warriors love the intensity, and it's definitely shown on the field. So once again, thank you, Brian Avery, for coaching the Warrior Football League.
The city of Cle Elum is asking you guys to join them in a memorial celebration for the Douglas Monroe Memorial in the Cle Elum Cemetery.
This is always a good time. It is going on September 26th, so please get out there and support Douglas Monroe. He's the only Purple Heart recipient of the Coast Guard, and he's from Cle Elum. So an awesome person and somebody that you definitely want to show your dedication and proud to be a Cle Elum resident.
Absolutely. And right up the road, they are having a horse park celebration. It's called the L Back-to-Back.
Back-to-back.
The L Back-to-Back.
L Back-to-back.
The L
Back-to-back, perhaps?
Maybe.
This is a one-day horse trials. They're having jumping, riding, competition at the horse park. So get down to the Washington State Horse Park on this, actually, September 26th through the 28th, and you will not be
disappointed at all.
You
would not.
I love the Washington State Horse Park.
Yeah, it brings a lot of revenue to town, and it's growing, and it's
is.
only going to get bigger.
It is.
Yes.
Just like INTV.
Just like INTV. And staying on the filming status, there is a pilot being shot in Roslyn.
And they're actually looking for backgrounds, so make sure to get on to this email right here. Get on that list. It's for Denise Gibbs. She's the background extra for the production that's going on. The Man in the High Castle that's going on in Roslyn October 2nd and 3rd, so make sure you have those days open and you can be on that production, hopefully. They are looking for a lot of background extras.
It is based on a book that was written many years ago, and it was supposed to be about what happens after World War II if we were to have lost.
Yeah, if the Allies were to lose, Germany and Japan would have taken over the United States, and Roslyn, or Canyon City, is the last frontier of America. So it looks pretty cool.
It's an interesting thought.
It is. With a lot of twists to it, too. The Man on the High Castle, he has actually the way of showing what it really is, how we see it today. So there's some twists.
Yes.
Harvest Gathering at the Huckleberry House is going on at 4:30. They have games, and this is going on September 28th. They have games, prizes, and so much more. This is going to be an awesome time. 5 p.m. is the dinner with a bunch of prizes. So bring some food for the potluck. This is going on at the Huckleberry House. Do not miss that.
Roslyn Ales Festival is taking place on the 4th of October, so be sure to grab your beer mugs and come on down and have a good time. There's going to be 15 vendors there.
I don't drink, so I'll probably just bring my mug down for water or coffee.
Your root beer mug.
My root beer mug. They're doing some zombie-in at the Roslyn Yard on Halloween, but if you want to learn the Thriller dance moves, make sure to get in touch with Karen Fader via Facebook, or check out
Michael Jackson's video on YouTube.
Or check out Michael Jackson's Thriller video on YouTube. But they also have practices every Tuesday and Wednesday at 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. at the Roslyn Fitness. And this is going to be awesome. Hey, if you want to get a little fitness going on and learning the Thriller dance moves, there you go.
I think they can teach the dance moves, and then you and Wade can teach them on how to be zombies.
Yeah. We actually taught them some little makeup tips this morning.
So, because you guys are actually you guys are now professional zombies, which is cool.
I don't think we're professional zombies.
You guys get paid to be zombies. You're making a profession out of it. I mean, it would be a low-budget profession, and you have to be living on like some pretty,
yeah, it was a good time.
Low budget.
Making some zombie films. And here's a couple pictures of Z Nation. We got to be in the zombie flick, Z Nation, brought to you by Sci-Fi. It's on at 7 and 10 p.m. on Fridays, and they're on episode 3. I'm on episode 4. Wade, you should check out episode 2 because he is all over the oil scene on Z Nation, which is very cool to see. You can definitely see where Wade's at. So you want to go on to some
civic news?
In civic news, the school board met on Monday, September 22nd. They had a presentation from a man named Matt. He talked about professional learning community and how they really want to get leadership going towards learning to effectively work in the learning community. And let's check out some video clips from the school board.
As you know, we took teacher leaders to professional learning community training in Seattle this summer. And basically, in a nutshell, professional learning communities is a structure, a specific organized structure by which teachers are able to work together as professionals to review information and data and make decisions for students. It was teacher-driven, it's grassroots. Why it will be successful is because it was grassroots. Teachers, as you know, we're used to going to workshops and so forth, and as anybody's been to a workshop, sometimes there's a lot of sit and get. What happens is, what do you do when the rubber's hitting the road and you're back in your classroom? And you don't have time to examine the issues together. You don't have time to carry on the dialogue or use your professional expertise to look at the decisions that are being made in your classroom and have collegial dialogue about it. And so teachers had expressed a desire to team. In order to team and make it effective, it's really important to have a format. And Solution Tree is a group that has been running professional learning communities for 25 years and is showing effectiveness at it.
Thank you, Matt, and thank you to our filmer, of course. And if you would like to check out that meeting in its entirety, check it out on INTV on the times below.
Or selected times.
Or selected times. Moving right along, Roslyn City Council met this past Tuesday, and they were talking about budget and a film being recorded with Rick Callen.
How much time, roughly, do you think downtown will be closed off?
We
discussed it a little bit today.
The big wide master shot is our that sells the town. I'm gonna say that's probably once we get everybody parked in position and the bus and all that kind of stuff, and we do a physical lockdown. Filming, I'll let them do it for 10 minutes at a time and then release traffic. That's how I normally do it. That's like an intermittent traffic control situation. That's pretty much the standard. And then that way clear out traffic for anybody who needs to get through, and then we'll lock it up again. But I think that scene will probably take an hour to film total.
And you're thinking that was going to start about 5 o'clock at night?
Yeah.
And in Cleveland City Council news, they met on the same day as Roslyn this last Tuesday, and Jeff, sorry to say, but they are banning fireworks in the Cleveland area. It was a close one. 4-3, and unfortunately, in Cleveland and South Cleveland, there are no more fireworks in town. No more fireworks.
This is a perfect explanation of why the youth should be on city council, and like you, why the youth should step up and be on city council.
I'm on city council. You should step up and be on city council. And also, congratulations, Jody Larson, for winning that award. Awesome right there. Let's check out a little bit of video clip. I just want to hear him say that they banned fireworks for Jeff's
no one's
pleasure.
Gonna believe it.
The motion that we approve ordinance number 1416, an ordinance of the City of Cleveland, Washington, repealing its entirety and enacting CMC code for Chapter 8.28 relating to fireworks, providing for severability and establishing an effective date.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Discussion.
Any question on the motion?
I just want to state for the record, as I stated at the public hearing last time, I still believe fireworks should be allowed during New Year's. And I also think that aerial fireworks is fine for banning, but I think that sparklers and such should still be allowed on the 4th of July. So for those reasons, I will not be voting for this ordinance.
I have to say I agree with Lindsay.
You know, an argument of that, sparklers and stuff, fires start on the ground, not start in the air. I've seen fires start faster and bigger from sparklers and little buzz things that buzz around the ground, snakes and all that. When they're down on the grass, my personal opinion is, I think you have to ban them all. Okay, there's a motion on the table. All in favor? Aye. Let's have a hand poll vote. Okay, Arthur? Yes. Ron? Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Opposed.
Opposed.
Okay, it's 4-3. 4 yes. So this ordinance passes.
And that concludes Civic News.
And going on to Warrior Sports. Warrior Sports, it's on INTV this week. We played Zilla, and what an awesome game it was.
For the Zilla Leopards.
No, I got to say, our boys played awesome until the third quarter, and then we just gave them the game 0-28 a couple times. We're on the goal line, and we just couldn't get it in. We played awesome. Our defense was amazing. Our offense wasn't there until later on in the game, but again, unfortunately did not score. But I got to say, halftime, Grid Kids, Cougars, they played, and they hit harder, and they were faster, and they were more fun to watch than our Warriors. And I can't wait for these kids to get older.
Grow up, yeah.
And start playing football under the lights at the Warrior Dome.
Go Cougars!
So what do you like about football?
I like playing on defense, being an outside linebacker. I like being a safety. I like being the tackle.
What's your favorite part about hitting somebody though?
Tackling them. Yeah, tackling.
And then also, do you guys play offense?
I play defense. No, I only play defense. No, you play defense. Huh? I play defense.
Yep, you all play defense, but you play both. Nice job, guys. They have a home game coming up this Friday to redeem themselves versus Cascade. This is going to be a really tough match, so please get out there, support the Warriors. Their Warrior Burgers are awesome, and PSE is out there handing out some free stuff. I got two, whatever they're called, surge protectors.
Ooh, that's like those are pretty expensive.
2 surge protectors. They're really nice.
$3.99 a piece.
Yeah, $4.
Yeah.
Fiber Optics is in the Roslyn area, and if we haven't signed you up, we have 50 people out there, 50 of our customers that we have not signed up. So if you're listening right now, please give us a call, 649-2211, and get us scheduled before October 1st, no later than October 15th. But we need to get these things scheduled and get everybody ready for the Fiber Optics coming to Roslyn.
Finally down to the nitty-gritty. It's been a long summer.
It has been. Also, this is very important for our DSL customers. If you're a DSL customer, the rates, unfortunately, are going up because of national rates of the national pool that we're involved in with Inland Networks. And that means the rates are going up to $11.95 on the DSL Gold and Silver. But right now, you can lock in and save $9 a month. That's $108 saving if you get into Inland Networks and sign up for our Lock in and Save data contract. So please get in there, give us a call 649-2211 to let you know more about this lock in and save with your internet.
And now we'd like to shut down tonight's episode by wishing a few people a very happy birthday.
Like Maverick, 9 weeks old.
Pretty crazy.
That's 2 months and 1 week.
There you go. You're one of those
dads.
big,
and he is a big boy.
He's a brute.
He is. He's a brute force, and he's actually now in his regular seat in his stroller, which
like
is
regular
awesome.
Clothes.
No, he's been
wearing
regular
clothes now.
Regular clothes.
Yeah,
he's been wearing those for a while.
Absolutely.
Look at him in this tuxedo, though.
That is a flashy tuxedo.
Yep, he's pretty sweet.
Looks like a t-shirt.
I want to start off happy birthday also to my lovely wife, Andrea McJury Weiss, celebrating her birthday. I won't say how old she is, but she's looking more
23.
beautiful than ever.
She's looking 23.
She's in her 20s.
20s.
Anyways, happy birthday, babe.
That was romantic.
September 25th, happy birthday to Crystal Densmore.
And on the 26th, happy birthday to Emily Ostrom and Kyle Kane.
On September 27th, happy birthday to Veronica Soderstrom.
And on the 28th, happy birthday to Rebecca Harrison.
On September 30th, happy birthday to Mark Giles. And in memory of Brendan Willett, you are in our thoughts. Happy birthday, bud.
And on October 1st, we have Missy Rogers, Diana Henderson, and Alicia Schaefer. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And if we missed your birthday, please don't let it happen again. Give us a call, 649-3940. Facebook us, tweet us, Tumblr us, or just let us know if you see us face-to-face. Hey, it's our birthday. And also, happy birthday to Lydia Weiss, September 30th. Happy birthday so much to my little cousin. And she's turning 16 years old, going to be driving.
Scary.
Very scary. So
Scary.
Crazy. Happy birthday, everybody. And I'm Nolan Weiss.
I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
Filming INTV the last week of September 25th, 2014. A couple local boys.
Shooting some local weekly news.
And wow, this was a rough one. I hope you enjoy it.
It wasn't.
Adios, amigos. Ladies and gentlemen, to INTV Team Action TV show.
Channel 40 Team Action.
INTV. Channel 40 Team Action, dude.
Formerly known as Channel 40, formerly known as The Male View, formerly known as Channel 3, formerly known as Scuttlebutt. I would like to visit. I would like to visit Norway. I would like to visit Thailand. I would like to visit Africa. No.
I would like to go to South America. I'd like to go to Africa. And I would love to go to Asia. Asia would probably be my favorite one to go to. Probably the Middle East, too. Can't forget the Middle East. Why? Why? Oh, come on!
I can't lie to the viewers.
I want you to say Africa so bad.
Let's get it started.
Let's get it out. Let's get it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
From the bottom of the...
We're on the art topic, and we're talking about awesome bricks.
That's wonderful.
You have your muffin, normal, typical muffin pan. Easy enough. Take your non-stick spray. Okay, well, this is a large muffin pan, apparently. It's not your typical one. Do we have a typical one? Yeah, okay, we're gonna cut that bit. Okay, so now...
All right, thank you. What's your mom's name? So of course we'll edit a little bit of this out, but man, this is good.
Regan is gonna have to vacuum after this.
We'll get somebody to.
Bring Austin. Austin, we have eggs up on the cards. What are we doing? Moving right along, a meteor flew right through our skies on the 13th.
Yeah, it was a scary time because there's such a big meteor.
Meteor?
It
was a meteor.
They were literally metering the meter. That's what I meant to say.
The meteor was 1 meter.
And so, Jude, being her curious self, got online and found...
Nothing. So, moving right along.
South Cleon firemen's turned 100...
Every single one of them turned 100 years old. Thank you, Jude, and thank you, Bruce, for that interview. Big things happening here at Channel 40. I was more impressed. INTV. I was more impressed on the Skype than the Fireball. Thank you, Jude, and thank you, Bruce, for that interview. Big things here happening here at the studio. Thank you, Jude, and thank you,
Channel 40.
And we have a dedication celebration for the Douglas Monroe. If you guys have not seen it yet, we have Douglas Monroe. He's a local, and we have a tribute to his honor for his...
Not a lie. I want to eat one more of these. Those are good.
Those are good.
And now, you want to go on to some school...
Civic... I thought it was civic news.
No. And you want to go on to some civic news...
Yeah. Go. School board news!
In school board news on September 22nd, this last Monday, they talked about learning professionally and a community involving that. In school board news, we start off on the school. In civic news, we talk about school. Oh my God. In civic news, we start off at the school board that happened on night. And in civic news, we start off at the school board that happened on September 22nd, where they talked about the professional learning community. They had a great presentation. Wow. I want one of these. I want to eat one of these. In civic news, the school board met on Monday, September 22nd, where they had a presentation from a named man. In civic news, the school board met on September 22nd, where they had a presentation from a name. Oh my God. Man named Matt. God, okay. In civic news, school board met on September 22nd, this last Monday, and they had a presentation from a name. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Just say from Matt. From
Matt. Because this is like Matt, like a format.
Yeah. Yeah, format gave the presentation.
In civic news, we head down to the school board that met this last Monday, September 22nd, and they had a presentation from a man named Matt.
Nailed it.
Got that time.
That was good.
It was, no, it was good.
It was perfect.
So that's all I got to say. Goodbye. See you later.
All right.
Do you like the farmer do the sweet potatoes? Plant you now and dig you later.